Hi, welcome to my channel. This is KK with the Illuminated Path with your December reading. So I just wanted to say briefly that I am new to YouTube. Although I've been reading tarot for a long time, I just wanted to give you a heads up because it's very different reading to a camera versus a one-on-one. So just, bear with me. I'm doing my best. I'm sure I'll get more used to it as we go along. But before we start with the cards, I did want to remind you, and I say this because it's very important to me, do not give your power away to me or to anyone else, okay? Only you truly know you. So you know what is meant for you and what isn't. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and don't try to make it fit. Okay, now having said that, on the flip side of the coin here is that the chances are, you are here, so I'm sure that there is something for you because everything happens for a reason and there are no coincidences in life. So it may be so that by hearing something that you don't align with, it'll give you that much more clarity on what you do. And that's a really powerful and positive thing. Okay, so I'm going to leave that up to you. I think we're going to start with the Celtic Cross. See what December has in store for you. Spirit guides and guardian angels, thank you so much. What does Gemini need to know for the month of December? One more of that. Whoa. Okay, I'm going in the order that they... Okay. All right, so the ace flew first, so ace is here. King of Swords. Come on. Okay, let's get rid of these. And we're going to do whoop. All right, these are face down, not taking them because there's too many, because this is just the theme. But I will shuffle that again. Okay. All right. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. That is the theme of this. And, the advice as well. Okay, so let's see. Let's start at the beginning here. These are, bear with me. All right, the Empress card is where you're at now. This is your position, your location. It's like, you know, where you're at. So the Empress is, you know, wow. The Empress is powerful. She's creative. She is really has everything it takes. She's a nurturer, and she's also very, very capable, right? She has this reputation of kind of being everything wrapped into one, right? It's sort of like the perfect woman. So Empress is where you're at. That's who you are. That's kudos to you, actually. It's kind of funny because, anyway, we'll get into it. That's where you're at right now. What is your challenge is the Ace of Cups. So clearly the Ace of Cups, you know, cups are about, well, aces are about new, something new and something coming in. It's like the old gift from the universe type of thing. But the Ace of Cups is about love. It's about emotion. It's a new relationship, in short, right? So this is what challenges you. So either you're challenged by somebody that you already know, or you're challenged because it's because you don't have the love yet, and you're wondering if the love is going to come in, right? That's because in the challenging issue, it's something that's you're thinking about. It's something that challenges you. So either you are in a relationship or you're worried that one is not coming, okay? So in the recent past, you had the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is a home card. It's a great energy card. That some people call it the 1111 card because it's stable and it's balanced, a stable, balanced home life, but it's also the meaning of, you know, the halfway to marriage card. It's a, you know, a relationship where something's taken off. You feel really good about this person. You wonder if it's going to go the distance. And so this is in the past. So maybe we'll take a look here. Well, let's keep going before we surmise. The King of Swords here in the crowning position. The King of Swords is, you know, you're looking out and you're thinking about and planning your goals and your life. You're looking out, and this is the mindset that you're coming from, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is very clear cut. He is, you know, kings are leaders. They take responsibility. And in this case, he's taking responsibility for his feelings, for his thoughts, okay? His thoughts are what, you know, the swords are about thoughts and the things that you're thinking. He's taking responsibility for that. So Gemini, you're someone who's in the position right now of really taking ownership of the things that you're thinking, okay? So that's a good thing, right? And now mind you, it could be male or female. It's not gender specific. It's just about the energy of the card. And the energy of the card is somebody who's a leader, somebody who takes responsibility in whatever area the king is in. And it happens to be swords, so it's intellectual. It's, you know, a thinking and intellectual matters, things of that nature. So in the future here with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords is someone who is, in a prison of her own making due to her thoughts, right? The thoughts are holding them back. So it tells me in the near future here that you're going to be, you know, and this isn't a bad thing. This is, yes, it's in the future and we can make changes, right? Tarot is not set in stone. Tarot is something that reflects certain ideas to you, gives you the opportunity to decide, is that what I want or not? If it's not what you want, then you take actions to change your thinking, right? To change your thinking to propel you into new actions, right? In a new way of being. It's not a major overhaul, it's a slight tweak. So the Eight of Swords is you know, she is thinking and overthinking, and she's a prisoner of her own thoughts. And it's something that is playing over and over and over again. We'll get more clarification on what that's about to come. I mean, we'll see. Now, moving on to the World card. The World card is connected to this card. These two positions are connected. The World is all about completion. It's all about things cycling around, right? The 4 seasons are changing. You can't stop it. It just happens. So the fact that you're in this position now, because that's the near future, and this comes after, it means you're going to be circling around and changing your thoughts and your viewpoints, which is a powerful and very good thing to do, especially when you find yourself, plagued by these thoughts that you can't control. All right. The Sun is the only card in this position, in the 8th position, the only one in this spread that is not about you. All the other cards are directly about you. This one's about how people perceive you, about outer circumstances or things that can affect you. Now, the Sun is an awesome card, so it's very positive. It tells me that people see you, and no surprise, right, with the Empress, that people see you as a leader. They see you as capable of anything you put your mind to. They see you as the person who can do anything and get anyone. That's what they see about you. So it's funny that you are having these thoughts. I mean, maybe it's because you are, that you're having these plaguing thoughts that are really bothering you. But let's take a look, dig a little deeper. Okay, so in your fears and hopes position is the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is, I would say, it's always about, it's about equal reciprocity. It's about equal give and take. It's about, being abundant enough yourself to, be able to share and help other people out. And so this is your hopes and your fears. So your hopes is that you will be like that. And this is regarding, finances, but it's also can be about love, because they can all serve double duty. It just depends on the cards around it, right? Now we have some major arcanas here, right? We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Empress, the Sun, and the World. I mean, these are some major life lessons you got going on. These are some major themes that you came here to explore. So don't run away from them, right? This is powerful stuff, and you can certainly make some real changes, right, coming up. There's no doubt. I mean, and not that you have to. You already have everything. I mean, it tells me that you've been in, because of the Strength card and the 4 of Cups here, as these are not, per se counted in the reading, but they are cards to add clarity. The Strength in the 4 of Cups tells me that you've had to go through something painful in the past that required a lot of strength on your part. And the 4 of Cups is regarding love and someone that could have possibly walked away, because the 4 of Cups is a card where do you see the angel coming in and offering the cup of love, and this person is completely disinterested. They have zero interest in whatever they're offering. so it's a past person. And before we go on to the 6 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I want to just lend a little bit more clarity to the reading. The 6 of Swords is about moving on to calmer waters. It's about, all the lessons and the things that have happened in your life. You're finally starting to be comfortable in your own skin. You should be, as the Empress, right? But there still are some things that are coming up, and I think you're worried about love, surprisingly enough. I mean, you're taking all the lessons with you that you've learned, and the High Priestess says you really do know what you should be doing. I mean, the High Priestess is intuitive. They, he or she knows on some level, right? And sometimes she doesn't realize she knows, but she does know. It's intuition, and it's telling you something, about yourself that you should want to listen to, okay? Now these cards just help the reading. It's, anyway, back to the 6 of Pentacles. So the hopes and fears in this card, playing it both ways, is, about the equal reciprocity, about equal give and take. It's about those types of things. Now, it's funny because there's an Ace of Cups here, and really that's it. I mean, other than these cards here. So, but it's about what's going on in your life, right? But lots of the swords. There's, let me see, and a couple of cups. But it's clear to me that you're in this space right here because you have to make a decision about something with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, twos are always about duality. They're about choice. And they're also about, they can be about stability. This is not a stability card. The Two of Cups would be a stability card, but this is about needing to make a decision. And you can see how she has a blindfold on. She's avoiding making the decision because she doesn't want to make the decision because she thinks she doesn't know which way to go and which one to choose. But the High Priestess, where is the High Priestess? I just saw it. Where is the High Priestess? Where? Oh, right here, right in front of my face. The High Priestess says you do know, okay? You absolutely know, Gemini, which way to go. And that's for you to decide. You have to be discerning. I mean, only you can tell yourself what to do. Other people can't. I mean, they can, it's good and okay to take advice from other people because sometimes advice is widely given, but ultimately it's your life and you have to decide for yourself. You can't rely on other people. You can take some advice, so no problem with that. So let's, I'm going to get some clarity on the Eight of Swords. Let's do this deck. Let's see what's going on with the Eight of Swords for you, Gemini. I mean, people see you as like having it all, right? Male or female, having it all. Happy, abundant, kind, powerful. So the love challenge surprises me. It is somewhat surprising, okay? Let's just get a little more info. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. What's causing me? Eight of Swords. Oh. Jeez. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's the Eight of Swords. It's funny. All three of these are clarifying the Eight of Swords. And boy, is that interesting. It's like you're the only one that doesn't know what you're capable of. You are caught up in this whole, it's just this whole thought process. And I would say that they are belief systems that you picked up as a kid, because you actually are very good at your craft. You are a creator. The magician doesn't show in a reading unless you have everything it takes to create exactly what you want. You have the ability, you have the tools, you have the willpower, the intelligence to go after it. And if you do all those things, it guarantees basically a 10 of Cups life. But again, here you are showing up again in another way, right? But about what you do, lacking in confidence somewhat, which is hard to do as the Empress. I mean, you must be buying into some old beliefs. Like, they're some of the most successful people in the world. You meet them and you're like, wow, they're so confident and they're so social and all these things. But you find out later, if you're with someone or if you date them or if you know them on a personal level, that everybody has their own insecurities and their own fears and their own doubts. So it's not that big of a deal. But I'm just saying that you're the only one that doesn't know what you have and who you are as a person. So it would be a good idea to pay attention to your inner voice and really believe in yourself. That's the start, because feeling like you have, this is a card that you're exhausted. I think it's because you think you're pretending. The Eight of Wands is about, it's like exhausted. You've defended your territory, you've defended who you are your whole life, and now it's like you want to quit and you want to just give up and whatever. But this is a card to tell you, don't give up, keep going, because you do have what it takes. It's very clear that you do. With the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, these are awesome cards, and so I would say, all's good for you. Seriously, Gemini. Very good for you. So go wild, as it says. Go wild. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate who you are, and stop thinking about the things that, you really can't change. Okay. Let's do, all right, let's pull a little trinket here. I don't want to take too many. I'm just going to take a couple. Oh, okay. So you have the heart. So the heart tells me that there's love involved. A locket. And a turtle. Rebirth. So it tells me that, that you do have the love in your heart. It's just, and you do probably know deep down who you are, but you have these insecurities that plague you sometimes. And people don't really know about it, because you really appear to be and are the whole package, okay? But it's locked deep inside, and you need to let it out. You need to go wild. Go wild. All right, Gemini, I hope that this helped you. I hope that it made sense and that parts of it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe to help me with my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And let me know what you like and you don't like, okay? Thank you so much again for spending some time with me, and happy holidays. We'll see you next year for the January reading. Take care.